voice of the female agent, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you want to go ahead and keep up with me, you can go ahead and go to melissadhall.com for all things inspiration, business, sales, and lifestyle for the female insurance agent. And listen here, executive board, because that's what you all are, because we make decisions together. Today we're going to be talking about a very important topic that is going to take your insurance career to a whole new level and make sure you get the most out of your leads. Okay, I'm not talking just doubling your sales here. I'm not talking just tripling your sales here. I'm talking about quadrupling your sales here. And you know what we're talking about today? That is lead maximization, right? That means taking one lead and turning it into many leads, okay? And what I'm going to be doing now here is I'm going to be sharing out of my book that you can go to melissadhall.com and purchase, and it's called The Ultimate Guide to Leads for Final Expense Life Agents. That is the ultimate guide to leads for final expense life agents. And in that guide, I mean, it goes over all types of leads from A to Z. Because as an insurance agent, really leads are life. If you don't have leads, you don't have anyone to talk to. But finding the right leads, knowing how many to purchase, knowing if you should run your own leads or not, you know, even knowing if your current lead company or FMO is scamming you or not. Should you even buy leads from your FMO or go independent? I address all of that. What if you want to do telesales? I talk about that too. I teach you in that book how to buy leads and what leads to purchase, because there are certain types for telesales. So just head over to melissadhall.com and go ahead and get that book and get to it. But right now, we're going to go ahead and get to lead maximization and my points in order to maximize your leads. So the first component of lead maximization is actually working the lead properly, okay? What you want to do, if you want to get the most out of your leads, step number one is go to the door whenever possible. Yes, it is great to make appointments, and hey, if you go ahead and check my channel here, I have videos on appointment setting for you. But if you want to get the most out of your leads, you want to go to the door first, right? No matter what type of lead it is too. And that's a very important part of this. No matter what type of lead it is, you want to go to the door. Whether it's an internet lead, like my Facebook leads, I go to their door. Okay, and if you go to melissadhall.com, I have a download. You can go ahead and do that. It teaches you exactly what to do, right? Also, even if it's a direct mail lead, go to the door. If it's a television lead, go to the door. If it's a press one lead, if you have their address, go to the door. That is the first step in lead maximization, right? The next step of this process in lead maximization is that you actually want to go to the neighbor's door, right? Because one thing about a lead, it just puts you in the vicinity of people who need your product, right? So that means if the neighbor needs insurance, right? That means the neighborhood probably needs insurance, right? So you definitely want to do your T-knock. What is the T-knock? Where you knock to the right, you knock to the left, okay, and you knock to the person across the street. That's step number 2 in lead maximization. Okay, also, step number 3 in lead maximization. You want to look for the closest senior living complex in the area, okay? And you want to speak to the activity director about doing events. Unless the person that you're going to see already lives in a senior building, you want to find the closest one in the area as well, okay? Definitely that's a way to maximize the lead. So because the neighborhood is already saying that it has a need, right? Then you want to go ahead and get to the cluster of it where the seniors are, okay? And that is the senior homes, the senior living homes. Make sure you speak to the activities director. Now listen, if you want to do more seminars, you can go ahead. I do have a course on that at melissadhall.com. It's a live masterclass that you can go ahead and do. Also, we do have a pre-recorded version depending on when you're seeing this. The masterclass is February 20th. It's a whole big deal. And I also am going to have another video coming through that's going to teach you all about setting seminars as well, okay? Also, too, the next thing you want to do is make sure that you actually ask for referrals when it comes to lead maximization, right? And with the referrals, you want to at least get a minimum of 5 referrals from every client, okay? 5 referrals. You want to make sure you get a minimum of that. So that's, step number 4 in lead maximization, right? Also, too, when you are getting the referrals, you want to make sure that you're getting a referral. One of them is the beneficiary, right? Also, along with the church. And this, let me tell you something, this is one of the most important things. And being in the church has really changed my business, because the church is where people actually go for help. They go for services. They trust it, right? The church. So if you can go ahead and find out not just the beneficiary, but also the church that they go to, because usually the church is local as well. So that will actually help you dominate a neighborhood, okay? So definitely want to ask them that, okay? Also, too, another thing you want to do for lead maximization is designate at least one full day of calling. Mondays usually work well for me, right? And if you really want to take your lead appointment setting, all that stuff up to a whole nother level, get a dialer. Okay, get a dialer. That is really a lead maximization hack. I recently, in my agency, instituted Radius Bob Dialer CRM, and it is amazing. On average, talking to people and dialing and everything, you can dial about 20-25 people in an hour. This Radius Bob has taken it up to 50 leads. We're calling through 50 calls an hour. Okay, don't have to lift a finger. It's been amazing. Listen, my elite teal, she said if it's still taking you the same amount of time that it did to do a task a year ago, something needs to change. Are you still dialing your leads by hand? Okay, lead maximization. Go get you a dialer, okay? And that way too, those people that you did not get in touch with, it will make it easier to follow up with them. And that right there, that follow up is golden. That follow up, that's lead maximization. Listen, head on over to melissadhall.com and get that book, The Ultimate Guide on Leads, because I got much more in there for you, all right? Also, hashtag It's a Great Day to Sell Insurance podcast. Make sure you go ahead and download and listen to that on iTunes. I have episodes for you every Monday, okay? Executive Board, thank you so much. Again, I'm Melissa D. Hall, melissadhall.com, the voice of the female agent. And as always, it's a great day to sell insurance.